Okay, so it completed successfully. Let's retrieve the log files and see how it is. Okay. But before that, let's see what we put it in the log. We have the name of file, number of file. We have. So the says is number of file and the file name. We are getting only the first file. So let's see that okay. So we have got the message. So number of files? You see 2. And then this is the first file. Okay, so in the DA file we are giving the number. The number that represents the number of files we are trying to fetch. Yeah, if I want to fetch second number, I have to do to here. If I want to get first number, first file, then I want to get the first file. Yeah, and then you also have the sort by here. Sort by meaning, how do you want to run it? So do you want to do the ascending order of the file name? Say, if there is a file with the name A and then there is second file with name B. So if you do file name by ascending, then you will first process A and then B, and if you do descending, you'll process B first and then. So you have this option here. Okay, labels is for what? Workday stores integration message content. As for example in tenant, you may wish to label all payment files. This is just for tagging of that document. So, whatever you are retrieving, if you want to tag them, as say, by giving any label, that this is a payment file. This is in that file, but not used. Okay, so this is clear right now. Get even documents and then the doc iterator. Doc iterator. Output will be a variable. If you don't give anything, it will be Wadratry variable. Yes, so that means after this, the data is in the variable. So that's why you have to either use a copy step. So if you want to put that message in the message, right? So this is again the same concept that we have done. You do a copy, put the copy here, and then the input of the copy will be variable and the output will be message. So what will be the variable? Variable is this name, so that's the input to this copy. So copy is now doing whatever is in this variable. Put that all in the message. So that means now in our log we had the input as variable. Now, if you make it message again, it will show the content of the file. So we have done this AVL. Then let's do this concept of error handling. That is important, so we have done error handling as part of this, right? Global error handler. You just drag and drop that yes. Other thing we do error handling is in the async mediation. Whatever async mediation you have in your assembly, those should by default have a send error component. So if you see here create send error, yeah, just put your mouse on this, you have send error. So if you click on that, it adds this component, right? Attach it to this. Now, what it does is that, Whenever there is an error in this async mediation, what happens normally? The message starts flowing backward, right? Yes, I told you. Yes, it starts going backward in order to handle that error. It starts going backward till the end, and if nothing is there, it comes to global error handler. That's how it is. But if you want to capture it because you know what the error is, right? What we do is we specifically put that message. So in this case, what we do is we use put integration message, right? Yes, here and finish. And then let me do a streamline just to align it. Okay, I will now put this part into this. Make it vertical and put integration message here. So now, if you see this put integration message which we have in the end, it is showing us that, yep, it is completed successfully. It's an information meaning when the flow will come till this put integration message. User will get to know that integration completed right now in this part. If there is a send error right now, send error will send the error message to one component. In that case, what we are doing is we are sending the message to a put integration message. Now here, we know that whenever the flow will come from send error, that means it's not an info. It's always an error. Error or a warning, depending on your use case. Right. And then summary is the message. Whatever message you want to say, like error in async mediation. Right. So this is a custom message which you are displaying. But if you want to display both the delivered message as well, right? So what do? Is you do a plus mark here, which is concatenation, and there is this context dot error message. Right. So now what I will do is, let me save it and I will put an error, right? So I am putting a wrong syntax in the sense. Get attribute. Get integration map. Look up. Now I'm saying this integration map, look up, and I'm just keeping it map name. Map name after specify, right? You remember last time, whatever map name is there, you have to give it. Right now I'm just keeping it as is. That means this map name doesn't exist. Okay, so it will give an error. So now let's see. What will happen is when error is here in this async mediation. If the error happens here, message starts flowing backward. Right, but here you have send error. It's just like that mouse trap you have right at homes. Yes, if the mouse comes in, that's it is caught. So same thing here. This is a kind of a trap you have for the error. In any case, if error happens or come in any component, we have this. It will catch that error and it will not allow it to go backward. It will catch that. Send the flow to this. Put integration message and input integration message.